Hey y'all, Sweet Currency Mamapreneur here, and I am so sorry that this video is a day late, but unfortunately, and you can probably hear it in my voice, strep has come to the Sweet Currency household. So I've had two kiddos down this week, and so been balancing sick kids and my 9 to 5 and my vending business. So I apologize for my tardiness. Today we are talking about a great topic, I think, and it's 5 proven strategies that will maximize your profits in the vending machine business. Before we get started on this topic, if you could do me a great big favor and click the like button for me. Yeah, right there. Go ahead and do that for me. And then subscribe to the channel if you haven't. By doing that, you help me get my message out to a larger audience, and we can all, move through this vending machine business journey together. All right, let's talk about it. What are my top 5 strategies for maximizing my profits? Number 1 is going to be being consistent. You have got to be consistent. If your machine is not filled on a regular basis, you're not going to be making money, because if your machine is like empty or has nothing in it, or what is left in it is the stuff that nobody's buying, then people are just going to walk past your machine, and it's going to become just, a piece of furniture in the break room instead of being something that they look forward to going to the break room for. So be consistent. Make sure you have a schedule for restocking your vending machines. If you do that and you're consistent and people can rely on you to put fresh products and sometimes new products in the machine, you are going to maximize your profits and make more money. I always do better on refill days. I always, max out how much I make usually the day that I come. So consistency is number 1. Number 2, I want you to have good customer service. If you always have a smile on your face when you're refilling your machine, and you hand out free products. Like I say, a lot of times when I'm filling a machine, it might be during a break time for people. And they'll come up to me and they'll hand me $1 and they'll say, "Hey, I just want a Coke. Can you give me a can of Coke?" And I always tell them, "Absolutely, here, have the Coke, and it's on me." And so now when they see me coming, they all get kind of excited, and everybody, looks to see who's going to be the brave one to get the free snack. But, just having good customer service. If somebody calls you or contacts you and says that something that they purchased didn't come out of the machine, or they were charged for a product they didn't receive, then you make sure that you refund that person. Um, in fact, when I refund the person, I refund them double. And by having good customer service, you bring people back to your machine. And I find that when I'm generous with people, they spend more in my machine, because they have a good fuzzy feeling about me. So they will, feel good about putting their money into my machine. So good customer service. Another tip for that is I have an envelope at all my locations that I leave with the trusted person there. So usually it's whoever's in charge of the most employees, or whoever was in charge of getting the vending machine for the break room. I leave them an envelope of petty cash, and I usually put, about 25, 30 singles in there. And I tell them, "Hey, if something happens and somebody doesn't get their Coke, or if something happens and maybe the bag of chips they bought expired 2 days ago and I'm not around, refund them." And they love that. They love that they can go see Tony or Susie or Johnny to get their refund instantly. And in fact, when that happens, they typically take that money and just go put it right back in the machine. So I actually don't lose money. They put it right back in the machine. So good customer service is tip number 2. You have to excuse me. It's been going around. All right. Tip number 3, quality products. Make sure, you're fluffing your bags and they look nice and pretty when they're in the machine, because people eat with their eyes, and nobody wants, a crumpled up bag of Fritos. They're like, "I don't want to pay for that because it doesn't look like I'm going to get quality. It looks like I'm going to get crumbs." So quality products. Also look for products that have the labeling on the package. So a lot of the times you will look for items, and I find the most of my items at Sam's Club that are labeled for resale, because you can get a sleeve of peanut butter crackers, and if it's just a clear sleeve, yeah, everybody knows it's peanut butter crackers, but People are more likely to buy it if it says, Lance peanut butter crackers on it with an expiration date. They feel more confident and comfortable buying that product from you. So definitely use quality products. Keep expired stuff out of your machine. That is a huge turnoff, and that is going to eat into your profits. You're not going to make any money if people are afraid of your machine. And they're afraid because they feel like they're going to buy something and it's going to be expired. So that's number 3, quality products. Number 4, price it right. You've got to price it right. And you've probably heard me say this before, but pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. Okay, so don't be a hog. All right, rule of thumb in the industry is to uh, calculate the price that you are paying for this product, and don't forget to add tax, because you do pay tax. You might not pay it up front when you purchase it because you are a reseller, but you do have to pay your taxes to Uncle Sam on the back end, okay? So I always calculate the tax into my purchase price, and then I double it, so usually like a can of soda will cost you around between like 25 cents to 50 cents, maybe 60 cents for a can of soda. So I will double that and I'll sell it for $1. I'm not going to sell it for $1.20 because that's kind of weird. I try to keep everything like $1, $1.50. I don't even do 25 cents. I always do like $1 or a half. I'd never go into weird numbers like $2.75, stuff like that. But price it right. You definitely want to price it right. One of the things that I do sell in one of my machines at one of my locations is they ask for actual like meals. And since I have a combination machine there and it's refrigerated, I can put certain meals in there. So I put in these calzones. They're calzones, but they're pizza calzones, but they don't need to be frozen. They only need to be refrigerated. And I typically purchase those for around $3. I think it's like $3.03 or something that I end up paying for those, but I sell them for $5. Now, do I double it to $6? No, because I don't think anybody would buy it for $6, but $5, I've found they do sell for $5. So I keep the location happy because they have in the machine what they asked me for, that good customer service. I'm giving them what they want, but I'm also keeping the consumer happy by not overpricing it. And usually if they buy one of those, they buy a drink. And so I might not be making a huge profit off of the calzone, but I make great money off of drinks, especially like bottled water. I sell it for $1, but I pay like 16 cents for a bottle of water. So that's a huge profit margin, so a little bit of give and take. Side story. I know Costco does this. So Costco is famous for their rotisserie chickens. I think they sell them for like $4.99 or $5.99. They sell them for super cheap, and it's actually at a loss. They sell those chickens at a loss. But Costco knows if they can get you in the door and make you walk all the way to the back of the store to get that chicken, you're probably going to buy some other stuff along the way that they actually make profit off of. So I kind of think about it like that when I put items like that in my machine. So price it right. Don't be ridiculous with your prices. And yeah. And my last tip for maximizing your profits in the vending machine business is credit cards. Oh my goodness. I make 80% of my revenue off of cashless payments. So I have credit card readers on every one of my machines. Yes, I do make cash. Yes, people put cash in there. Yes, you'll see me flash cash, pictures to get your attention on, Instagram and stuff. But where my real money comes from is from those credit card swipes or Apple Pay, Google Wallets, all of those things. So if somebody can tap their phone or somebody can tap their card, they actually end up spending more per transaction, and that's where I make most of my money. So those are my top 5 tips and strategies for maximizing your profits. 1, be consistent. When you're consistent, they consistently come to your machine. So keep it full, keep it pretty, keep it clean, and be consistent. 2, good customer service. make sure that you are always smiling and that the customer is always right. Are they always right? No, but it's the vending machine business. It's a 25-cent Snicker bar. Okay, it is not worth getting into an argument and alienating customers from you. So good customer service. 3, quality products. I'm not coming to your machine if I think you're selling garbage, right? I'm not putting my money in there. So make sure you have quality products, make sure they're labeled for resale. It makes all the world of a difference. And you can actually charge more. I'm going to pay more for something that has a label on it than I am going to pay for something that's in a clear cellophane bag, right? And number 4, price it right. Again, don't get too greedy. Definitely, you need to make a profit. Definitely price it so that you are making money. That's the whole point. It is a business. We are trying to make money, but don't gouge your customers, because when you do that, they spend less and they come less frequent to your machine. So price it right. And my 5th one, and the best one, get a credit card reader. Depending on what companies you use and where you get it from, get a credit card reader. You are going to make so much more money by offering this option to your consumers. All right, so that's it. So make sure that you guys go down there and click that like button and subscribe to the channel, and check me out on my webpage, sweetcurrencyuniversity.com. I have lots of things that are there for free to help you along your journey on owning your own business in the vending machine world. Or you can also purchase other items that I have there for sale, such as how to land profitable locations, or the whole kit and caboodle, the whole from start to finish, how to run a vending machine business. That course is also there for you. All right, so until the next time, hopefully we'll be a lot healthier in the Sweet Currency home, and I'll get my video out on time. But thank you so much, and I'll see you later.